In this question, we have 3/5 plus 3/4. When we're adding fractions, we have to make the denominators the same. So first I say, what is my lowest common multiple between 5 and 4? My lowest common multiple is 20. What did I do to the 5 to get to 20? Well, I had to multiply that by 4. And what I do to the bottom of the fraction, I must do to the top of the fraction. So I multiply the top by 4. What did I do to the 4 to get to 20? Well, I multiplied that by 5. And again, what I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. So if I simplify that out, 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 times 5, which is 15. I know my denominator is going to be 20. 12 plus 15 is 27. I must see if I can simplify this. How many 20s go into 27? Well, it's 1, and I've got a remainder of 7 over 20. And again, I've got to ask, can I simplify this anymore? No, I can't. So that is my final answer. Here's another adding fractions question. However, be careful. Do not cross multiply. If you cross multiply, the question becomes a lot harder. Let's take a look at this question. I've got 3/4 plus 7/12. First, I have to find my lowest common multiple. My lowest common multiple between 4 and 12 is 12. Well, what did I do to the 4 to get to 12? I multiplied by 3. What I do to the bottom, I must do to the top, so the top I multiply by 3. What did I do to 12? Well, that's already 12, so I don't need to do anything to either the 12 or the 7. So let's expand this out. I've got 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 7 over 12. I know my denominator is 12. 9 plus 7 is 16. I must simplify this. How many 12s go into 16? Well, it goes in once. And what's my remainder? I've got 4 over 12. And again, I've got to say, can I simplify this any further? Well, yes, I can. I know 4 can be divided by 4 once, and 12 can be divided by 4 3 times. So my final answer is 1 1/3. Here are 2 questions for you to have a go at. Press pause and then we'll run through it in a few seconds. Okay, for the first one, we have 2 over 3 plus 4 over 7. The first thing I've got to do is find my lowest common multiple. The lowest common multiple between 3 and 7 is 21. So I'm going to do that first. Then I say, how did I get from 3 to 21? Well, I multiplied by 7. What I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. How did I get from 7 to 21? I multiplied by 3, and what I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. If I expand that out, 7 times 2 is 14, 4 times 3 is 12, and if I simplify that, I know my denominator is going to be 21. 14 plus 12 is 26, and I've got to ask, can I simplify this? Well, yes. How many times does 21 go into 26? It goes 1 time. My remainder is 5 out of 21, and I've got to ask, can I simplify that anymore? No, I can't, so that's my final answer. In the second one, I've got 1/3 plus 8 over 9. My lowest common multiple here, be careful here, is 9. What did I do to the 3 to get to 9? Well, I multiplied by 3, so I've got to multiply the 1 by 3 as well. What did I do to the 9? I just multiplied by 1, so 8, I just multiplied by 1, so that doesn't change. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 8. If I simplify that, I've got 11 over 9. I've got to ask, can I simplify that? Yes, I can. 9 goes into 11 1 time. I have a remainder of 2 out of 9. And again, I ask, can I simplify that anymore? No, I can't. So that's my final answer.